A couple of days ago, your President Pablo Escobar, aka Tipe, he had his first presidential shot, and during the shot, he made a claim that he has performed excellently well. All right, now guys, I want to show you a short clip of what Lagosians did to him. You understand? As a result of that, when he got to Lagos, it's a short clip, please, guys. Just take a look at this video. I will be right back to dissect it. Okay, just watch. Before David do this, do me a favor by giving a thumbs up and please share.
Today, there's the street in Ikoyi called Bordelon where Mr. President's residence today. There's the street in Ikoyi called Bordelon where Mr. President's residence is. If you drive across that street, you will come across a long, extensive line of people not waiting, in line for, job applications, not waiting for their visas to be approved, but waiting at Mr. President's gate for possible handouts that would be given to them. Yes, this is a clip from someone who drove by Bordelon yesterday or a couple of days ago. There's multiple videos of people who have passed it. None of these people here are waiting, in line for a job application or, for a job interview. None of these, and that would even be scary, even if that was the case. None of these people here is waiting for any other thing. They're not waiting in line at a supermarket to, do their Christmas shopping. They're not waiting for any other reason that you might see, or maybe at a stadium to get into the stadium to watch their favorite team play. They're waiting at Mr. President's gate for handouts. And you see this video showing both the young, the old, men, women, all, ages and all sexes at Mr. President's gate waiting for handout. This is the very likely current picture that you might see if you pass by Bordelon this morning. Now, I mean, it's nothing new, right? This is not new. It is just worrisome because this is the President's gate. And I'm starting because I want to know, I struggle to imagine what Mr. President thinks when he looks outside his window or looks outside his apartment and sees that number of people waiting for handouts. What does that say to Mr. President? What does it represent, in Mr. President's heart? Is it worrisome or is it not?
All right, thank you so much for watching. In the short video you just watched, a certain guy from Central News by the name Osarugwe Ogbonwa, he asked some, important question as a result of the video you just watched. And part of the question he asked is this. He said he wondered, Tinubu, watching these folks through his window, what comes to his mind? How does he feel? Dear Osarugwe Ogbonwa, I have an answer for you. To those of you who also watch this video now, I have an answer to that question. Okay. Number one, the president, right? Seeing these people there, watching them through the video, right? CCTV and the rest, it makes him feel good. It makes him feel important. I'm important. That is why these guys are coming, for me to feed them. This is the single reason why you see them. They subject Nigeria to abject poverty. They subject Nigerians to pain and agony. He said it, and that's why I said he's one of the most honest person in our history, but he's very, very honest in his evil deeds. Before he became president, he said reduce their purchasing power. He has reduced their purchasing power. They can no longer purchase 3 square meters to eat. Yes, manage one. Even now to get one is difficult. I get inbox from adults, grown up, big, all the time. Sir, I am dying of hunger. So it makes them feel good. So they will subject them to abject poverty, pain and agony, penury, languishing of teeth, till election. When it's time for election, all the money they are destined in the future of the people that they have embezzled, they will bring peanut from it and start to give them 5,000. Eat now, suffer for the next 4 years. So it makes it feel good. Listen, what makes the devil happy? Why do you think that in the witchcraft coven, in the kingdom of darkness, why you feel say that they chop you, that they whack, now nobody tell you, man. Why did they whack person? Wetin dem dey eat na person dem dey chop for witchcraft world. Wetin dem dey drink na blood dem dey drink. Why? The more they take that, the more it empower them for evil. How can somebody, if this guy not be evil, he said reduce their purchasing power. Why did the tax net? Is it not what he has done? How can somebody who is contesting for an election to come and rule over people, and he know if it's going to be a free and fair election, we dare say that? Why? He know the demonic altar that is behind it. He know the evil altar that is behind it, that whatever evil is saying, it will come to pass. And I'm studying that with him. Whatever evil thing he wants, it will come to pass. I have studied that with him, and it comes to pass. And yet we say we have men of God in Nigeria. As Tinubu is traveling, is triumphing with his evil altar, and here with the comment men of God say they like that. Do we still have the Elijahs in Nigeria? Do we? Is it only for the likes of some people to come and tell us, the likes of Papa Deboye to come and tell us to be patient with this kind of man? Like I say, some of us will speak our mind out. Some humans when get head, they don't get brain. Who call they say pastor? Some people I call petty rasta. They can that speak against Papa this, Papa that. Don't we see how men of God? If you are a man of God, you are not telling the dog. How come Tinubu? You cannot tell me this guy doesn't have a demonic altar back in. He said he's going to reduce our purchasing power. Today, every single Nigeria purchasing power has reduced. What you could afford 2 years ago, can you afford it now? As bad as Buhari, what you could afford during Buhari, can you afford it now? So, just the way in the kingdom of darkness, the cover, they go whack person human being. If they whack up, they will also chop, they also, when they drink liquid, the blood, they go drink that. Why they do that? It makes them powerful. So also, this thing Tinubu is doing, of course, that is what the altar backing him. That is what he need. Share this video, let the world see it. That is what is backing him. Do you understand what I'm saying? He said, I will punish you, and I'm coming to rule you. He came and is punishing you. So it's giving him joy. So Lagos, I want to tell you, no, we are suffering. We are not enjoying. Look at thousands in his house. That's a sign of a failed state. Please take a look at this last video. I want to add from Tinubu still. This from Randy Peters, that from the comment. It's just about 5 minutes or less than. Watch this video, please. Make sure you share this video. Let all Nigerians see it. It's an interesting one. And I would like to know your take on this. Thanks and God bless you.
Okay, so my country people, fellow Nigerians, I just make advice now for those of you where they talk about government. By the way, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance to everybody. I say make advice now for those where they talk about government. They say make everybody they be careful now, because if they carry anybody, it's like you go do jail. From the look of things, lawyers, courts go day holiday. So that will mean automatic adjournment for your matter till next year. You understand me? So even me when we say they run my mouth for this justice for Nigeria, now I say he go be till next year. Understand me now? May they no go carry their papa, because that will be automatic adjournment. But even then, still yet, I just say please make I talk this last one. I beg, just listen to me. Because as it is hot, I know of you still keep until that next year. So I sure say many of them go don't see the interview where President Tinubu do on the 24th of December, where President Tinubu talk about many things, but most important, he talk about economy and how we go they manage. And you know, say New Year they come, so we need to know whether as a country, whether this management enjoyment go soon near. So President Tinubu said that the economy, so they teaching us as Nigerians how to they manage. He say he get one of his friend we been they use about how many Rolls Royce motor. Say because of the management now, today that in friend they use Honda. I say wow, that is great. I thank you, President Tinubu, as you they teach us as Nigerians how to they manage. It shows that we as Nigeria, we are understanding girlfriend. We are overall best in management and understanding. But the question where they think come make me the ask be say, if person wey been they use Rolls Royce because of management of economy, not be say he fail for his own business, so now government policy and your leadership make him can't go to the use Honda. What about person wey been they use Honda before for this country? What about person wey been they use Keke Marua for in life before? Where that one go? What thing they go come they do now? You sure say that one no go don't drive for mortuary, you know, of na cemetery that one go day now? Or what about me wey be say, or people like me wey be say na leg with the waka before? Pensioner wey been dey use maybe 5 or 10,000 from im pension to buy medicine, treat himself. Students wey dey go school, parents wey dey train children, wey dey feed family and all that. Where they go dey for this economic management wey we dey so? And then from the president's speech, was there any hope to say the person go come back from that Honda to go back to in Rolls Royce? Or as we dey go, it will be from management pro to management pro max to management ultra. Share the thing no dey better ni. And you know, say this issue of management, if for really good, if as government and president they ask us to manage, if the management been they come from the top, say everybody they manage, including government, they think for really good. Make it not be like, say, from the look of things, you they privatize profits, you they socialize losses. So we are the gift that continues giving, while you leaders continue to live in luxury. So make I remind Mr. President of some of the small management where himself don't they manage with us as our leader. As president, as you come from last year, the Mercedes S-Class where other presidents they use, President Tinubu change them, him they manage this Cadillac Escalade. Now that small one self him they manage. The Falcon 7X presidential jet where been they used before, it don't also change them. Now they use this Jumbo A330 presidential jet. Now that one himself they manage. The office of the First Lady, according to reports, which is not a constitutionally recognized office, according to reports, within the first 3 months of the year, spent more than 700 million on overseas trip. That one she said they managed. Apart from the 1.5 billion that was budgeted to buy SUVs for office of First Lady, not to talk about other members of First Family and all that. And do not forget that the current president also is a former governor of Lagos State who is entitled to life pension that includes routine changing of your vehicles, a house in Lagos and Abuja, overseas medical treatment. He also they manage all that one. For National Assembly, the management no stop them from sharing bulletproof SUV when they come 2023. Apart from their budget, also the judiciary salary, President Tinubu increased them by 300%. They build house for them. I don't know why now executive they take care of judiciary like saying that their children instead of having separation of powers. So you can see the management where our leaders they manage. For the budget itself, gone. They never talk about the economy where we did for the budget. They say they don't bring down debt servicing to 68%. But nobody they talk of say within the first 20 months of this government, our debts don't increase from about 87 trillion to more than 134 trillion. In fact, the current 2025 budget where the president don't submit, out of budget of 49.7 trillion, about 15.8 trillion is for debt servicing. The expected, revenue is put at about 34 trillion. Deficit alone is 13 trillion. Imagine running a company with this kind of economic indices. Just imagine. So Nigerians, now we go ask ourselves for how long we want to continue the management, for how long we want to make up for the life of luxury and affluence of the political class. They will live in luxury, then they privatize the losses for us. Election go come 2027. As we they enter new year, we must come together and agree what exactly we want as leadership. Because the sick and dying body of Nigeria must be handed over to trained medical experts to fix it, instead of to give them to organ harvesters, where we say the remaining parts will even be in the function small, they go rather harvest them for their own personal gain. We cannot continue like this. And for those where they threaten you go arrest this one, we talk about government. Even you too, you are a slave in your own country. Because as a citizen, I have the right to demand good government. It is not the job of government to push more people into poverty. The job of leadership is to create prosperity, wealth, peace, and justice. And that prosperity must be shared among the citizens, not a handful of people living in wealth while the majority dies in suffering and destitution. Nigerians, we must ask ourselves the question, what exactly do we want as leadership? Abi we want continue to the endure. Eku faradao, eku ironju, eku understanding, emaku management. Now so we go, they manage and they go. One day when we tire, all of us go come together and get the leadership that we truly deserve. May God bless Nigeria. I'm Randy Peter Aka. Happy